Everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at the Wuben X1 Falcon flashlight. Now, in full disclosure, this light was sent to me from Wuben. They reached out and wanted to know if I wanted to receive this and do a review on it, and I was like, well, why not? So this right here, it is the white one. It's in the box. It does come in two different colors, the white or the black. I believe the white comes in at $199. The black regular version is going to come in around $179. And anything you want to see on this, I got the link. It's in the description. Be sure to go over and check it out. So if we look at the box here itself, great packaging. Everyone knows I'm a box nut, so the packaging, if you take care of your packaging, it makes me feel a little more comfortable about the product itself. So we look here, we got the specs on the back. I'll kind of bring her up here, see if you guys can see that. If you guys look, it's powered by two 21,700 lithium batteries that run this thing. You got 4 different modes from eco to high, as well as a turbo that shoots up to 12,000 lumens. You got a strobe and also an SOS. This thing will shoot a beam up to 303 meters. Now, in American terms, you're looking at 3 football fields. So, pretty high distance light there. So what I want to do is kind of open this up, kind of unpack it, kind of bring you guys along for the ride, and kind of show you guys what all comes with this. Now you open it up, it's going to look like this. You got the box here on the side. It's going to have your accessories in it. Inside of here, mine came with 2 accessories. You got your lanyard, got you a clip on each end, as well as a small key ring, adjustment tool in the middle, kind of run back and forth. So different ways to lash this. Then you're also going to get your, well, let's get her to come out now. I'm hitting the light, or the camera. So here we go. We got the USB Type-C charging cable. You will have to supply your own block, but we all have those laying around. Now you got your light in the carrying case, and then you got a very large set of instructions. I could fold this out, but it takes up way too much room. If we look at that, I can't even fit that on my mat here. So, and it kind of explains what you need to do once you receive the light, because it does come locked. It does have a lock setting on it. That way the light doesn't accidentally turn on. Say you got this in a car or in a pack, it can't accidentally turn on, then run the battery dead. Then when you need it, it isn't going to perform for you. So you can lock it out if you need it to, if you need to. So here's the case. Very strong, very sturdy case that this light comes in. You got this very strong, large clip point here on the front. You got a hole here in the top, as well as a hole here in the bottom for any moisture to get out of there. You got you a point here where you can clip your lanyard onto, as well as your belt loop, which you can unsnap. That way you can get this snapped onto a pack or a vest if needed. If not, you can just run your belt through there as well. So, also on the inside, nice soft texture on the inside of this as well. So let's pull the light out of the case. Again, this is the white one, so you guys can see that as well. But you got your Wuben X1 Falcon flashlight. Now this right here, it's not plastic. This is aluminum. It's got a, what is this? Type 3 hard anodized coating on this. So you also have an internal fan. So when this thing is running on turbo and high, energy creates heat. To create light, you got to have some energy. So it does keep itself cool, and will kick that fan on when needed. You got your charging port here on the side. You got the plug in it. Got 2 holes here. I believe if you order this now, it will come with a mount that you can put on a bicycle. And then, you look at the grooves and the cutouts. Give yourself some good grip with that as well. Then on the back, you got the do not disassemble. And then, of course, some specs there. Then what not to do. So, guys, let's look at the lights here in the front. You got 3 high-performing lights that shoot out the beams here on the front. And, of course, your power button. So let's kind of turn this on, kind of go through the settings. Again, it will come locked. To unlock it, you just have to hit it 4 times. But this has some settings in it to where wherever you turn it off, it'll turn back on in that setting. So I believe I turned this off in low. So if we look, this is the low setting. To switch through the settings, you just push down and hold it in. and it'll cycle up through each setting. Then go back to where it originally started. Now to get it in turbo, we're just going to hit her twice. That goes to your turbo mode. And like I said, you know, the specs on the box will show you how long it will run in that mode, and then just hit it once to turn it off. Now for your strobe mode, we're just going to tap it 3 times quickly. And then to go to SOS, we're going to do it 3 times again. And then to turn that off, we're just going to hit it once. So guys, this thing is, like I said, not your run-of-the-mill EDC light. This is a high-performing piece of EDC equipment. Now, it also, when you turn it on and it's in that low setting, say you need it to go brighter or you know, brighter or not as bright, you can tap it once and then hold down, and it'll kind of cycle through and get dimmer or brighter. And wherever you want it, say you want it right there, you just let go and it'll stop right there for you. So I kind of think that that's neat. That way you can turn it up or turn it down within a setting to make it brighter or dimmer compared to what your needs are. Guys, again, not your run-of-the-mill EDC flashlight. If we look at this in my hand, you know, I do have extra large hands. You know, this isn't going to be something you're going to clip onto your hat bill or you know, just throw in your pocket. That's why it comes with this carrying case. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this thing outside and I'm going to run her at night. That way you guys can see kind of how it performs in the dark. There's no need in kind of showing this without kind of doing it to where you guys can see the brightness levels that this thing will put out. Again, this was sent to me from Wuben. I did not pay for this. So again, if you want to find more information about this, hit the link. It's in the description. Go over there, check them out. They might have a product that fits your need as well. Again, it will stand up, sit on its side. The only thing, you know, a lot of these EDC lights do have magnets on the bottom. This one does not have that, but you can buy that mounting bracket, and you know, whether it's on a bicycle or some other type of equipment that you would like to mount on, you can do that if you need it. So guys, stay along for the ride. We're going to go outside. We're going to test this in the dark, and then we're going to talk about it again when we're done. So guys, hang on for the ride. Okay guys, so here we are. We're out at the truck. We have it on the lowest setting here. Just hold it down for a second. It'll go to the next setting up. Hold it down again. We'll hold it down one more time. So right there is high. Now the light is going to mess with the camera because the camera will adjust kind of automatically with the light. But here we'll go to turbo now. So there's turbo. So I don't know if we can back this up, kind of see what we're looking at here. Yeah, it's really not going to give you the greatest view, but we're kind of far back. If you can hear that, we got the fan running as well. We'll take it back up to the truck. So let's take her off turbo here real quick. Shut her down. Well, she does get warm. I'm not going to lie, she gets warm on that setting. So we'll just take her down to low right now. And you can hear that the fan is still running. So it does heat up pretty good on that turbo, and the end of it is hot, exceptionally hot. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll kind of get out in the yard. We'll set up here when it gets really dark, and we'll take some walks through the yard and so we can see what it kind of looks like with that. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, we're out here checking on the chickens. We're just going to put her on low here real quick. Yeah, they're just in there roosting. Let's go up to our settings. Camera's probably going to adjust for that as well. Go back to low. And then they're just chilling, roosting. Alright, we'll set up for some more shots now. Got her on low right now. I'm just going to walk in and out of the garden. Kind of like some real world testing. Maybe we forgot something out here. Nice and bright. Come around here. Check on our little chickens. They're roosting. So yeah, with it just being on low, does a perfect job just on the lowest setting. And it'll cycle through if you need something brighter or dimmer. So it'll cycle through. So even right there, it's perfect. We'll go to the next level up. We'll go to level 3. We'll go to level high. So that's high right there. Again, the camera will probably adjust for that. Do some turbo. Get her on flash. Get her on SOS. Yeah. There. Right back to low. Alright guys, we're going to take it inside now. Alright guys, we're back in the house. We're going to go over just a few things here in closing. The first, we do have our lanyard here. It does have a lashing point right here with the lanyard that does come with it. So then keep that attached to your person. That way it doesn't get out away from you or anything. So that comes in definitely handy right there to have that lashing point with your lanyard. Now, as far as the size of the light, now this isn't anything small. This is a little over 5 inches. As a matter of fact, it's 5.06 inches long, 2.2 inches wide, and then 1.1 inches deep. It does weigh 13.3 ounces. So this is no light light. Again, it is aluminum. It is glass. Got 2 huge batteries in there to keep this light running. So it does have weight behind it. This isn't anything that you just want to kind of throw in your pocket and take. This is something for real world application. Who this light's going to be good for that I can think off the top of my head, tow truck driver that works a lot of night shifts. Be great for them. They can keep this on their hip, pull this out when they need it. That way they can see exactly what's going on. First responders who work a lot of night shifts, or not even on night shifts, say they need it to maybe look into a certain area or things like that. They could keep this on them or in their vehicle. They could use this to help them guide themselves through certain situations. We do have some people where I work who are troubleshooters that work at nighttime or they're in dark mechanical rooms. So when you're in a dark mechanical room, you're trying, you got an air handler making a lot of noise. You get, it's dark in there, and get this out. Plenty of light to see what's going on. You've got a pump making noise or anything like that. Anything outside the building at nighttime, this right here would come in perfect for that. Again, it is an investment, but when you make a $179 or $199 investment, you're going to expect to hang on to this for a long time. And when you pick this up, it does feel like something that will last you a long time, guaranteed. Now, as far as the battery life, when you turn this on, you see that that's blue, right? So for the first 5 seconds, it'll stay on. It's solid blue. Now, what that tells you, if it's solid blue, it's 90%. If it's half blue, it's between 90 and 40%. If it's solid red, it's between 40 and 15. And if it's half red for that first 5 seconds, it's going to be below 15%. So that way, you can look at that. You kind of know where your light is. Say if it's half blue, hey, I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. That way I'll make sure that I've got plenty of charge left in my battery for the night's work. If you look at your specs again here, we do have these specs. On the eco mode, it does say it'll last you 220 hours, low 14, medium 5.5, high 2 hours. Turbo and high, I'm going to be honest with you, this thing got hot. It does have that internal fan, so on the turbo and high, it's going to get warm. It's not just warm, I mean, you can feel the heat, and you can feel how hot it gets here on the end of the light. So But you know, you see me walking through the garden, you see me checking on the chickens. The eco mode was more than enough to do that. And on that eco mode, you can adjust the brightness to your needs as well. So guys, in closing, you know, it's an investment. If it's something that you think is going to meet your need, I would say pull the trigger. You're working a lot of night shifts. You know, you're out in the dark a lot. This could stay charged for 220 hours on that eco mode. You're not going to have to worry about it that often. Pull the trigger and get it. If you're just, you know, going to the mall at nighttime and you think you might need a light in case your, you know, your car breaks down, or you need a light getting your girlfriend to the car, maybe this isn't what you need. Maybe you need something smaller, little mag light, O light of some kind, something that you can pick up a lot cheaper. But this right here is going to be for real world application, guys. So again, it's what you think you can get out of your investment. So in closing, definitely a good light, definitely something that when you pick it up, you feel like it's going to last you a long time. As far as the warranty, they do offer 1 year free repair if registered. They offer 1 year replacement on the batteries, on them rechargeable batteries. Now, as far as like the lifetime, as long as it's registered, they will make paid repairs on it. So you can send it in to them. They can make the repair needed, get the light back to you. All right, guys, that's a review on this Wuben X1 Falcon light. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment. You know I like talking to you guys out there, and I want to hear your feedback on what you think about one of these. All right, guys, stay sharp and stay strong.